Welcome to Madden 13 glitches and F-ups. This is the Mach 5. I'm bringing y'all more videos on issues within Madden 13. Usually I go to practice mode so I can see all the issues that you're definitely going to see in the game, online, etc., etc. I'm just going to get right to the point. My first issue is still the glitches and the ghosting of the ball within the air, or hitting the players, or disappearing and then glitching in their hands, or fumbles, whatever. So first thing you're going to notice right here is Ben Roethlisberger's in the shotgun. Let's zoom that in. Ball's going to glitch in his hand. Now it's something you can't see really clear with the naked eye if you're playing with a friend or if you're playing online. Ball's in his palm of his hand, okay? That's fine right there. The way it happened so fast, you're not going to notice that. Let me move that for you. Now, he has the ball in his hand like a loaf of bread, just holding it. It's glitched in his hand. It's like just barely in his hand. He has have no grip on the ball, so he goes to hand it off to Rashad Mendenhall, and this is what I have an issue with. Alright, he doesn't even sell the fake. So the ball's doesn't even go in his arms to sell that fake draw. And this is another issue right here. Okay, the ball is on his leg. Still on his leg. And he's going to pull the ball back with one hand. And he still has it. He's bringing the ball way down there for no reason. Now see how the ball just glitched up into his throwing arm? Zoom that in so y'all can see that. This is what we stand in line for an hour or whatever. Average stores probably made about $3,000 to $4,000 a night when they open up and sell this game, and this is what we're waiting for. It's getting out of hand every year. You're looking forward to them fixing these issues. They fix a couple graphics issues. Every person still looks the same. No tattoos. Everybody's the same height. Everything just looks horrible, and it's just getting to that point where you're getting pissed. You're not staying true to being a Madden fan. You're losing interest in the game because of things like this. Getting back to this. See the ball glitches in his hand, just swings up to his other hand. Now, usually that left hand would be closer to the right. He'll grab it out of his left hand. The ball's still not in his hand, as you can see. Okay, now it's in his hand. This is what you're actually looking at during the game. They actually did a good job this year with having the ball be in his hand when he's throwing the ball. These are things I look for. Some people might think it's petty or whatever, but if you're standing in line and you're paying your $65, you expect the game to be at least an 8.59 and have fun with the game. Now, another issue I'm going to touch on, which everybody else online has been touching on, is the drop passes. As I zoom in to Mike Wallace over here, this is actually my second drop pass right here. Now, I like to do a lot of user control methods within the game to do stuff myself as far as intercepting the ball, making tackles, and catching the ball. Now, about here I have Mike Wallace. I already have him. And we zoom in here. The ball's perfectly thrown to him, and it's just been hitting a lot of. He's not even, as you can see, you probably can't see that with that glare. His eyes are actually closed, which is ridiculous. I don't know why his eyes would be closed. The whole time, boom, hits him in the head, and then he opens his eyes, which is crazy. As much money as these guys get paid, you wouldn't think he would have his eyes closed. And I'm mad that one of the other issues I'm having is every black person, every white person in the game has the same look about them as far as eyes. You know what I'm saying? And no tattoos, no different details in the arms, legs. It is just ridiculous. We work on the pads, the helmets, the shoes and whatnot. Even the sidelines still look the same from 1994. The sidelines are still been the same, which is ridiculous. Anyways, look at this. It's in his hands right there. It's actually in his hands, and he drops it. Hits him right in the head after that. Now, I can understand in the football where you go to catch a pass and you go to turn up field pretty fast without even bringing the ball in, which could have been the case here, but I'm talking about this has been numerous amount of drops. So if anybody else wants to elaborate on this issue, feel free to comment. I will be posting this and much other videos on issues, glitches, and F-ups in Madden 2013.